Thomas Joseph Thibodeau Jr., nicknamed Thibs, is an American basketball coach who was most recently the head coach for the New York Knicks of the National Basketball Association, NBA. He is known for his defensive intensity, methodical preparation, and ability to instill discipline in underperforming teams. Net worth. Tom Thibodeau is an American professional basketball coach who has a net worth of $16 million. Early life. Thibodeau was born on January 17, 1958, in New Britain, Connecticut. He attended New Britain High School, where he excelled in basketball. College career. Thibodeau played basketball at Salem State College, serving as captain and helping the Vikings reach Division III national tournaments and win the league championship in 1980. Personal life. He graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree and a Master of Science in Counseling from Salem State University. In 1998, he was inducted into the New Britain Sports Hall of Fame. Thibodeau has never been married. According to a 2012 New York Times profile, Thibodeau was engaged while he was in graduate school at Salem State, but the marriage was called off 6 weeks before the scheduled wedding. The same article focused on Thibodeau's obsessive focus on basketball as the reason he has never had the time or attention to have much of a personal life, marriage included. Coaching career. Tom Thibodeau began his coaching career at Salem State College shortly after graduating in 1981, starting as an assistant before becoming the head coach in 1984 at just 25 years old. A year later, he moved on to Harvard University, serving as an assistant coach from 1985 to 1989. During this period, he expanded his basketball knowledge by attending coaching clinics and observing legendary coaches. A pivotal influence came from Bill Musselman, then head coach of the Albany Patrons, whose intense practices left a lasting impression on Thibodeau. In 1989, Thibodeau entered the NBA as an assistant coach for the expansion Minnesota Timberwolves, reuniting with Musselman. After 2 years, he joined the Seattle Supersonics as an advanced scout for the 1991-92 season. He then spent 2 seasons with the San Antonio Spurs, 1992-1994, working under coaches Jerry Tarkanian, Rex Hughes, and John Lucas. When Lucas took the head coaching job at the Philadelphia 76ers, Thibodeau followed him, serving as an assistant from 1994 to 1996. He again followed Lucas in 1996, this time to the New York Knicks, where he worked under head coach Jeff Van Gundy. Van Gundy later praised Thibodeau as the best coach on his staff. During his 7 years with the Knicks, Thibodeau helped establish a stifling defense that set a record by holding 33 straight opponents under 100 points in the 2000-01 season. He also assisted in coaching the Eastern Conference All-Stars in the 2000 All-Star Game. In 2003, Thibodeau joined the Houston Rockets, again under Van Gundy, who called him brilliant. His reputation as a defensive mastermind continued to grow, and in 2007 he became associate head coach of the Boston Celtics. Tasked with improving the team's defense, Thibodeau played a key role in transforming the Celtics into the NBA's top defensive team. He briefly filled in as head coach in a 2007 game following the death of Doc Rivers' father. Thibodeau's defensive schemes were instrumental during the 2007-08 championship run, particularly in limiting Kobe Bryant's effectiveness in the finals. Though he was linked to several head coaching vacancies afterward, he remained with Boston through 2010. On June 23, 2010, Thibodeau was named head coach of the Chicago Bulls. His first season was historic. He tied the record for most wins by a rookie head coach, 62, and was named NBA Coach of the Year. He led the Bulls to the Eastern Conference Finals, where they lost to the Miami Heat. In 2012, he became the fastest coach in NBA history to reach 100 wins, accomplishing the feat in just 130 games. Despite Derrick Rose tearing his ACL in the 2012 playoffs, Thibodeau's approach drew strong support from Bulls management. Injuries plagued the Bulls during the next few seasons, particularly Rose's prolonged absence. Still, Thibodeau led the team to consistent playoff appearances, including a dramatic 7-game series win over the Brooklyn Nets in 2013. He was fined during the 2013 playoffs for publicly criticizing officiating. He finished third in Coach of the Year voting in 2014 after again guiding a depleted Bulls roster to a playoff berth. By 2015, mounting tension with the front office culminated in his dismissal after a playoff loss to the Cavaliers. In June 2013, Thibodeau was named an assistant coach for USA Basketball, joining head coach Mike Krzyzewski's staff. The team went undefeated, 26-0, during his tenure, winning gold at the 2014 FIBA World Cup and the 2016 Olympics. Krzyzewski lauded Thibodeau as one of the best coaches in the world and noted his leadership with the team. In 2016, Thibodeau returned to the Timberwolves, this time as head coach and president of basketball operations. After years of futility, he led the Wolves to their first playoff appearance in 14 years in the 2017-18 season. However, internal conflicts, most notably involving Jimmy Butler, and a regression in performance led to his firing in January 2019. Thibodeau took over as head coach of the New York Knicks on July 30, 2020. In his first season, he led the Knicks to their first playoff appearance since 2013 and was named Coach of the Year for the second time. His tenure marked a resurgence for the Knicks, bringing consistent postseason appearances and defensive identity back to the franchise. In 2025, Thibodeau guided the Knicks to their first Eastern Conference Finals appearance in 25 years, including a significant upset over the defending champion Boston Celtics in the semifinals. Despite this achievement, the Knicks parted ways with Thibodeau on June 3, 2025, ending his 5-year tenure. Coaching style. During his 5-year tenure as head coach of the Chicago Bulls, Tom Thibodeau compiled a 255-139 record, .647 winning percentage, and led the NBA in close game win percentage, .623. Widely respected for his meticulous attention to detail, Thibodeau has drawn frequent comparisons to NFL coach Bill Belichick, praised for his organizational discipline and game preparation. Coaches and players alike, including Rick Pitino and Brian Scalabrine, highlighted his rigorous approach to practice and precision in execution. Thibodeau is considered one of the NBA's top coaches, often ranked among the league's elite by general managers. Even during challenging seasons, such as with the Timberwolves in 2017, he remained highly regarded. Though celebrated for his defensive systems, called the pinnacle of team defensive strategy by ESPN, Thibodeau is also recognized for offensive innovation and player development, according to Jeff Van Gundy. His commitment to nurturing talent is evident in his work with Kobe Bryant, whom he began training as a teenager, and Yao Ming, with whom he worked extensively in Houston to elevate his game. Players like Joakim Noah and Derrick Rose have credited Thibodeau for their development and growth. Rose even described him as the first coach who loved me unconditionally, underscoring Thibodeau's rare blend of intensity, skill, and genuine player connection.